Alright, we're finally going to get to the top of the pirate layer. Oh, it didn't start a cinematic when I got up there. We're really way up in some weird rock formation cliffy top stuff. Let's run around the outside first and just see if there's anything to get. Probably not. Oh, there is a bonsai tree. Oh. I just broke it. That's rough. A couple of canaries, huh?
You dare disturb me in my grief? I said no interruptions. You will pay for... Wait. You are not one of my servants. I know you. You are one of Master Li's students. You were the one who killed my son Gao.
Damn straight, bitch. Haha, I enjoyed killing your son. Now I'm going to kill you.
Damn you, at school. My Gao was never good enough for Master Li. You were always his prize pupil. And now my son is... Gao may be gone, but I will avenge him. I know the styles your broken old master taught you, and I know how to beat them. I promise your death will be both slow and painful.
I will never submit! I need you. I need you. Law sword. This is it! Spirit thief! Legendary strike.
took him out with a shin
Dead
kick.
already. Damn it all. I wanted nothing more than to watch this man die.
He's dead. Why does it matter who killed him?
It matters because he deserved to die by my hands. No, that's not right. I should be thanking you. Besides, after I left you, I stumbled across something just as important. Let me explain why I'm here. That should clarify things. You saw with your own eyes that these pirates were collecting slaves, right?
Yes, of course.
Gao's slaving operation found its way to my home several years ago. I was away at the time, but my daughter was there. Those black-hearted bastards took my daughter, Pin Mei. They killed her for resisting them. She was my only child. I lost her mother when Pin Mei was born, but my daughter was something precious in return. The slavers offered no such consolation.
Maybe you should take some
It has
time to
been
mourn
3
your daughter.
years since I lost my daughter, and I have spent that time tracking down the men who took her. My search led me here, to the lair of Gao the Greater. His men took my daughter, and I meant to even the score. On my way up here, I stumbled across records that show that this goes beyond Gao. The Lotus Assassins are his primary buyers.
Gao the Great is providing them with flyers
Is that
as
so?
well.
There can be no doubt, then. This goes beyond Gao the Greater. I have my vengeance, but how many others have suffered as I have because of the Lotus Assassins? Do you mean to go further with this? I would join you. Only a fool would oppose the Lotus Assassins, but 2 fools working together stand a better chance than one.
It will be good to have you along.
It'll be an honor to join you. Oh, and I stumbled across a little something on my way up here. It's probably something you need.
I gotta bring him with me. He's one of the romance options. What is it?
Hey, that's the dust inductor I was hiding. The dragonfly can't fly without it. It was under the floorboards in my workshop last I looked. Well, next time I hide something, I'm packing explosives around it. Yes, explosives shaped like silver bananas. Stops thieves, monkeys, and monkey thieves in one fell swoop. Yeah.
In my mind, you stand the best chance of facing down Gao's masters. We also have a far greater chance of succeeding together rather than apart.
He's full of himself, but he's talented enough to be useful. Besides, his solutions seem more practical than others our little group might offer.
If you are planning to take on the servants of Death's Hand, you'll need all the help you can get.
Yep.
I assure you, I will be as devoted and capable as any of your other companions.
Ha! If I could harness all that hot air, I could make a furnace to power the whole of the Imperial City. Well, if you're done with all the talking, I have to go make the dragonfly ready for some flying.
Whoa. That's some pretty impressive mechanical engineering for ancient China. Giant roof opening hangar. The history of flight. Oh, another one of these. Inscrutable power source. Yeah. Destroyed half a mountainside in the village that lay below. Alright then. Whoa, strength of wood. Hidden bonus book set complete. Okay, I completed all the books in this area. There's the zither case I've been looking for. There's a bunch of rockets. Alright, strength of wood, what does that do? Health plus 2. No big deal. Oh, still a while till another level. Did I gain a level recently? Alright, I think we're done in the pirate lair. Do believe. Oh, that's why you've got this little lever down here for a drawbridge. Wait, this is the same place I was thinking of. Never mind. Never mind, I was thinking of the other little house.
Hey! Ha ha! Much kicking and such. It really gets the blood flowing. And explosions. Lots of blood flowing from those too. I replaced the dust inductor. The marvelous dragonfly will cross the sky at your whim for a short way. The heavens welcome my machines, but not without considerable cajoling. If you want to fly more than a short distance, I will need an inscrutable power source.
How is Lim planning to use a dragonfly without a power source?
Oh, the assassins have an inscrutable power source. In fact, they had two. One was here, and they planned to put it in the dragonfly. But Kang was fast and smart. Kang exploded the power source. That way, they couldn't take my beautiful dragonfly and fly away without me.
Where would I find one?
I don't know. There was one here for the dragonfly, until I blew it up. That was the only way to keep Inquisitor Lim from taking my dragonfly to the Imperial City. I know the assassins have another one. They were using it for blasting an excavation. Lim once said something about ruins. If you're looking for the inscrutable power source, I'd find some ruins that also have assassins in them. Now we should leave here. We can make it as far as that nearby town, Tien's Landing. I know the winds between here and there. Mostly. I mostly know the winds. It would be fine.
We need to find a place with ruins and assassins. I know where that is. The Sunken City. Alright, let's get out of here.
Everybody on board! The marvelous dragonfly is about to take flight!
I received Shrieking Fury. Oh. There's a little girl with a toad monster. Don't know who that little girl is, but I'm not gonna mess with her as long as she's got that toad monster.
Careful now, you'll dent something.
So this is a lot of chaos. A lot of chaos. Mission complete, though. We are victorious in the skies. Because I'm the most awesome fighter pilot ever. Just call me Maverick. Now we're going to land and play some shirtless volleyball. Because we just made it out of the danger zone. And these are all references to the movie Top Gun, which... who knows whether you've even seen that movie. It was a big deal, way back in the 80s. I'm just rambling about nothing.
This new flyer seems nicer than the one we took from Gal the Lesser. Although, I'm really only judging by how shiny it is. A poor guess, I'm sure.
No, no. The marvelous dragonfly is superior to the amber mosquitoes I foisted on Gao. And actually, the shinier the better. The heavens like their glory reflected. A shame I can't leave it on the ground for all to see, but I'm not going through all this just to have it stripped to the frame by local brats. I'll call it back if we need it.
Call it back? You've got remote-controlled airplanes. How do you control it from this distance?
It's much like the dilemma of the centipede. If he relaxes and lets things happen, he can walk naturally all day long, his 100 legs not missing a step. But if he thinks too hard about the complexity of what he's doing, those legs might crash into the tea house and kill everyone. A valuable lesson.
You kind of let go of the metaphor there at the end. I don't think a caterpillar is going to crash into the tea house, or millipede, or whatever he said. All right, what do we do now?
Is there anything you need? I'll do whatever I can to help. I'm trying to feel good about what happened at Gao's fortress, the lair of his pirates.
You weren't
We
even
went
there.
looking for our master and perhaps another flyer. What we found, I was not prepared for how cruel people could be. Seeing those people with no control over their fates, it is similar to a pain in my past that I have not thought about for a long time.
God, you're boring. Ugh. I can't hook up with her anyway, so there's no really point in listening to it. Give me the short
If you have
version.
no interest in me or my feelings, you have only to say so. I will not bother you further if that is your wish.
Ugh, fine, tell
Seeing
me.
those people enslaved in the pirate lair has brought unexpected memories. I don't claim to have suffered as they have, but some things are similar. One of the only things I know about myself is that on the morning I was born, the sky was red, like distant mountains were on fire. Perhaps it was dirge burning, as Zeus said. I believe it was an ill omen, and that stigma is why my abilities became a burden. That's why I must have been left at the school. To be subject to the whims of someone else just because of what you are, be you slave or outsider. Yes, I know that well.
The weak often find themselves in such a predicament.
Are people to be blamed for the pain that others cause them? What if they had no ability to affect their lot in life? I was born under an ominous sign. When I started seeing things, it must have confirmed the superstitions people had formed about me. Was I weak? Was my eventual shunning my own fault? Were these slaves at fault because someone else locked them away?
Again, you cloud the issue. Their suffering is real. You are just moody.
You are infuriating. You claim that I could not possibly know a similar pain unless I too was made a slave? You'd better hope not, or you won't be able to fathom what is wrong with the restless spirits until you are dead yourself. I am through speaking for now. I'm sorry I brought it up.
I'm sorry you brought it up too.
Be well, my friend.
God, no, fuck you. Never give me that backhanded bullshit. Call me a friend after you go off on me like that. No, sorry, Bob. Alright, we have leveled ourselves up a bit. Yeah, I don't use Cheese Strike in this mode, so I really don't need that. Let's wait and see if I can go get that other style yet. Probably not.
Something's on your mind?
Now this guy is a possible romance interest, so we gotta talk to him and be nice.
Of course, I was just thinking about things. Gao richly deserved his death, but I'm not sure I ever really expected it to happen.
How does that make you feel?
I feel fine, but determined. Our work isn't done, but we've taken a small step by removing that stain upon the Empire's honor.
How did you track Gao?
Gao's slavers took my daughter, Pin Mei, and I was able to follow them. Fortunately, they didn't cover their tracks. I chased them down, trying to reach her. I was too late. Pin Mei was spirited, and I'm sure she fought them. I believe they decided she was too much trouble and killed her. 5 years old, and they ran her through.
Well, that's gruesome.
I found her dead by the roadside and stopped my pursuit. By the time I cared to continue my chase, the slavers were long gone.
How did you eventually catch up with them?
There are ways to track men who don't want to be found. It's all a matter of time and dedication. But why dwell on this? Gao is dead, and perhaps Pin Mei has found some peace. That's what really matters. That and what we still have to accomplish.
I'm trying to find me a piece right now, if you know what I'm saying. You still haven't told me how you found Gao.
We'll talk about Gao later. We have much to do, and none of it'll be accomplished if we stand here hashing over the past.
All right, then.
Always happy to help.
Yes? I'm a bit busy fiddling about with my thoughts.
What do you think of our current situation?
What situation? Did something happen? I had nothing to do with whatever it was. All my explosives are stored and accounted for. somewhere. Ah, you mean our current state of affairs? Well, you still don't have the wind map to the Imperial City. We definitely need that. Without it, boom, short trip. Well, of course. But time is better spent doing than talking.
Tell me more about yourself. I want to learn more about you.
I found my way to Tien's Landing quite by accident. A very big accident. A few wealthy merchants lost some, property, and I almost lost my hat and my head. Gao the Greater heard about my inventions and bribed some officials to effect my release. I thought I had found a nice rich benefactor, but I was locked away in his lair. He gave me a nice workshop, but he really was a fool. I showed him my wind map. He didn't care where it led. He was only interested in his slaves.
You have a wind map. Where to?
It shows where I've been, not where I'm going, I think. I made it on my journey to, here. But I don't quite remember where I was traveling from. Not good. It seems to me I left something, a clue for myself, but I'm not sure why I'd need to. I don't suppose you'd be interested in taking a short trip back the way I came?
I absolutely do want to go back to where you came. And we'll do